for the big final for the ICC Under-19 Men's Cricket World Cup Africa Division 2 qualifier between Nigeria and Kenya. Kenya won the toss and elected to bat. It's important. We should thank the Honorable Minister for Youth, Sport and Development, Chief Sunday Akindare, our special guest of honor. Thank you very much for coming. It's been a wonderful tournament that started 2022.
Not once, not 2 times, but 4 times.
Hello and welcome to Sports Update. I am Emmanuel Fashimi. We have some stories to deal with this evening, and you're going to like what we're going to dish out from the show this lovely evening. And we will be starting from the home front, where cricket. Now we'll be talking about cricket is one sport that is doing well in Nigeria to an extent, and we know how that federation, the NCF, is putting everything in place to see how cricket can actually become another viable sport in Nigeria. But this time around, we'll be talking about the T20 Trophy Tour, which will be coming to Nigeria towards the end towards the end of this month. That is when the trophy, the T20 Trophy, that is World Cup Trophy, will be landing in Nigeria. And I have Noah Samson on the show this evening. Noah Samson, welcome to the show. Quickly, the T20 World Cup Trophy will be touring Africa, and Nigeria is one of the countries that the trophy will come to, just like we used to see in football. The Champions League trophy usually tour, go round and then come to Nigeria. But this time around in cricket, the trophy will be coming to Nigeria. What does that really mean for cricket and for Nigerians as a whole?
Yeah, it shows that the International Federation of the Cricket Association recognized Nigeria as a nation which is growing well in cricket. And it's a kind of motivation for the cricket players in Nigeria, because from what I read, it will be coming to Lagos, received by Governor Sanwo-Olu. Then they will take it to this stadium in Lagos, Tessin Balogun Stadium, is where we'll be taken to, where players and probably fans can come and see the cup. So it's a form of encouragement for the players, because the players are going for the competition in India if I'm not mistaken. So it will be a form of motivation for the players. Okay, we are going to play this competition. Look at the cup here. Let's have a glimpse of it. We would like to have this cup.
And
so
let's bring it to Nigeria.
Yeah, so it's a form of motivation for the players.
It's a form of motivation for the players. Now, let's look at it this way. Lagos does not have a cricket oval. Okay, let me say one of the best cricket oval in Nigeria. We have in Lagos. We have in Abuja. These two, then we have in Benin City. Now, don't you think that trophy should go to these two other places, Lagos, Abuja, and Benin?
I don't really know why they took the trophy to Lagos, but I think...
No, we have a very good cricket oval in Lagos.
So probably the players from Benin and here in Abuja will be traveling to Lagos. But I think it should also come to Abuja also too, if not even going to Benin. But it should come to Abuja. But I think some of the players will be going to Lagos to see the trophy. But the most important, either Benin, Lagos, Abuja, or your state or Ogun. So far is in Nigeria. That is the most important thing.
That is the most important thing. The cricket trophy tour, that is the T20 World Cup trophy tour, will be coming to Nigeria. And like New SMC opened, it's going to serve as motivation for the players, for the coaches to say, okay, this is a trophy and we want to actually lay our hands on this. That's why it's here with us. We are seeing it, but we want to hold it very well. We want to hold it close to our chest. And that is what it is. When it comes to cricket, cricket is one sport in Nigeria that is fast growing, and it's actually going to where it used to be. And then, like somebody sometimes ago, let's go back to the basics. That is where we can get raw talent for cricket sports in Nigeria. And who says Nigeria cannot topple the likes of Zimbabwe, Zambia, South Africa, most especially when it comes to cricket in the world. And then in Africa, you know South Africa is #1. Nigeria can also be #1 when it comes to cricket. Okay, let's leave that story and talk some football administrative story right about now, where the NPFL has inaugurated the technical committee body that will be overseeing their activities of our league. And now the body was inaugurated right there in Lagos by Alegbeleye, the man who is at the helm of affairs for the NPFL body. They organizes the league. Now the technical committee has been inaugurated. We have the likes of Daniel Omokachi in that committee, and a former player for Super Eagles of Nigeria. We remember Atlanta 96, we remember USC 94, and now Daniel Omokachi is part of that body. Now, not just inaugurating this technical committee. What and what do you know as I'm saying? What is your advice to them? What do they need to do to make our league better?
No, apart from, we need to just pay details to why the team was, we have the technical team. Why you have the technical team is for them to have, where you can have, they can pick the player of the month, manager of the month. Then end of the season, they pick the PFA team where they can go to Spain and play with top La Liga teams. So you can see it's a very good initiative by the NPFL, by the NPFL, and having an ex-Nigeria footballer there.
Ex-international.
Yeah, which is Daniel Omokachi is a very good one.
Bull, as it's called.
So it's a very good one where, you know, he has experience. It's a very good one for the technical team. And from what they said they are going to be impartial when picking the team,
players of the month, and the
coaches
PFA,
of the month. And the PFA team of the year. So it's a very good initiative, but
not PFA, NPFL.
NPFA, sorry, NPFA player of the year. So player of the team of the year. So it's a very good one for the NPFL, to be precise, where you have this thing. And we just pray. My advice for the technical team is not for them not to be partial. Not about, God, this person, I know this person, or because me and the person have a very close relationship. You cannot say we are both strikers in this league. I have 30 goals, you have 12 goals. Now you are now in the PFA.
NPFL. If you call PFA again, I was thanking
you. You are now in the team of the year. Me with 30 goals, I'm not in the team of the year. You with 12 goals, you are in the team of the year. How come? So you can see those are the times. Or you have a player, a keeper who has more clean sheets. He's not in the team, and a keeper that's considered that's a basket. You are having him or him in the team. So you can see, or you can have a team that's been relegated, having like 2 or 3 of their players in the team of the year. you can see how
if you want to go by that, a team that is relegated, we can have good players there.
You can have, but you cannot have 2 or 3 players from that team.
Why? If they play better
and they are relegated,
and so
it's not possible. If they
it's football.
If they play better, they will still be in the league, not relegated.
Okay, if they play better, they will be where they are. But what Noel Sampson is actually saying to the technical committee is that they should discharge their duty with honesty and diligence in actually picking the players of the month, coaches of the month, and then at the end of the season, team of the NPFL of the season. It has to cut across all the teams. They will pick players from the teams, 1, 2, 3 from teams to make up the NPFL team of the year. And then at the end of the day, it is a good one that they now have that memorandum of understanding, a deal with La Liga. After they must have assembled that team at the end of the season, they will jet out of this country, the shores of this country, to go and play some teams in La Liga, that is in Spain, which is a good one and a welcome development. It will actually make our players to be up and running, and with this, it's motivation. I love the idea of the player of the month and then the coaches of the month. Is going to bring competition again into our league, just like what we saw last season when we have the Abridger League. Okay, let's leave that story quickly and go straight to FIFA. Right about now, FIFA is actually commending the Super Falcons from all angles. Now, they have taken to their social media account to actually say, okay, kudos to you, thumbs up to Super Falcons for their performances at the World Cup. We know the finals will be coming up on Sunday between Spain and England. But FIFA has actually given thumbs up, praises to Super Falcons' performance at the World Cup.
Either you like it or not, these girls made us proud, and that is what I will see. I remember I was watching the match. I was at work watching the match, and I was streaming the match live. And when it got to penalty, I was shaking. But despite we lost the match, the girls. I was proud of the girls because England is not a small team. England is
a small team to compare to Super Falcons. But that's on the flip side. So
for we playing England, we played the first half, second half, goalless, down to extra time, and we lost via penalty shootout, and in penalty shootout,
it goes
anywhere. So I think if the girls were still in the competition, I know they'll be at the final now. So FIFA, they really saw they saw what these girls have done in the competition. They played well. They played Canada, drew against Canada, played Australia, won Australia 3-2, played against Ireland, they drew Ireland. So you can see, apart from winning, you can see the performance of our girls and the individual talent, the team compatibility with the players is something that has given me joy. And we Nigerians appreciated them, and now FIFA now appreciating them is a kind of a thumb up to the girls that, okay, you girls really tried. So I'm happy for what FIFA has done so far.
Okay, Noel Sampson is happy for what FIFA is doing by saying, congratulations, thumbs up to you, Super Falcons, for actually getting to the second round of the tournament. It was actually, a painful exit for me, for the Super Falcons, and for every other Nigerian out there who actually love women's football, because it's not everybody that wants to buy into women's football. But to tell you the truth, women are taking over from the men, because if you look at all our sports right now, even in the world, women are showing like a million stars. But for the Super Falcons, thumbs up to you girls for doing a very good job in the group stage. Then you bow out at the round of 16 against the English women, who will be playing the finals against the Spanish ladies come Sunday. And that's a good one. Whoever wins the World Cup for this year, the first 32 teams ever World Cup for women. It usually used to be 24 teams, but now it was expanded to 32, normally just the way we have for the men. Okay, let's leave that story and go straight to Europe and talk some transfers, and we'll be landing in the English Premier League, where Liverpool is going to complete a deal for Stuttgart. Wataru Endo is a Japanese player, and now Liverpool is looking to bolster their midfield. We know that Fabinho has left, Jordan Henderson has left that place. Now they want to add some steel and power. Mane also left them last season. Now they want to add some firepower to their team. Endo Wataru from Stuttgart. Is it a good buy? The name alone, people will say, where is this one coming from? But they are getting him from Stuttgart. He's a young man.
You know, Japanese players are quite fantastic players also too. So they lost on Casado, and it seems they've lost on this young lad from Southampton also to
Lever.
So they just have to need a replacement, because if you watch the game against Chelsea, not that I'm a Chelsea, because I'm a Chelsea fan, you can see the midfield.
Not that you're a Chelsea.
Their midfield was not as
strong as it used to be.
So they need a kind of booster in the midfield. So him getting this young player is a very good one.
Endo Wataru from Stuttgart. Getting Endo Wataru. Now let's look at Liverpool quickly. What are the chances from what you saw against Chelsea? Can Liverpool go back to the, you know Liverpool with their kind of play, they win trophy. Can they actually maybe do something this season? Let me not say, because I can't say they will win the league this season.
Yeah, I think they should be doing something, but from the performance they made against Chelsea, I'm saying again because I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm not seeing them the top four with that performance. If you are to judge by the first,
what they played against Chelsea,
because they started quite bright. Rushed Chelsea, scored a goal, scored another which was ruled as offside.
But before both teams actually scored goal that was ruled for offside.
Before you know, they just had to, the momentum just
dropped, and Enzo Fernandez took over the midfield.
So you can see but we are not judged by the first match. So I believe before the transfer season closes, John the Klopp is a very good coach. He knows the player. He knows where the position,
department he lacks and what he can do to make up.
So he's got this buying of this player.
Endo Wataru.
It's a good one. So why are you so specific about Wataru?
I love the name. I want to become a Japanese.
We'll call Emmanuel Wataru.
All right, that is on the flip side of it. For Liverpool, they are doing all they can to actually get some players from the transfers before the transfer will actually close. But good one, Liverpool wants to do some business to get some players to replace the ones that left, the likes of Sadio Mane, Hernandez, Henderson, I beg your pardon, who is now with Gerrard in Saudi Arabia, the Saudi invasion.
The three of them actually in Saudi Arabia now.
Mane, Firmino, a lot of them in Saudi Arabia, every one of them. So they want to do business and get players in replacement for all the players that have left. Okay, quickly before we go on the show, let's take this last transfer news. This one concerns Chelsea, where Chelsea is actually keen on Nottingham Forest Brennan Johnson for Chelsea. Now, he's a Nottingham Forest player. Now, okay, not that you are a Chelsea fan. Now, your team is actually gunning for this man. He's a Welsh player. Now, Chelsea wants to, after they lost out on Olise's deal.
No, I think they want to try to just boost the attacking force of the team. So it seems the only main attacking player we have, attacker we have now is Nicholas Jackson.
This Jackson, can he jack?
You can say he jacked against Liverpool. So you can see Boraja, our young player, is injured. He's not back from injury. So we surely need a
replacement.
But I don't think, to me, nobody, the club management or the scout know what they've seen in this player. But I don't think I need him. I need someone who is more. It's not an aggressive striker.
Somebody who is more aggressive, like Olise, who can drive forward. But Brennan Johnson is a fantastic player. If you watch Nottingham Forest, you know that this guy is also good. He's a player that will fit into Chelsea, because Chelsea team is actually full of young lads. He can also add a bite to that attack. Okay, that is where we'll leave it on the show. Noah Sampson, thanks for doing justice for your insightful analysis.
The pleasure is mine.
All right, that is it on Sports Update. I am Emmanuel Fashimi. Thanks for watching.